this chair. Hello, people. I'll go and share it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the glitter cardstocks are there.
I'm just going to find it. Okay, I'll just have to bear with me. I hope there's no echo. Right. Okay. Oh, we should got paint on the photos. That's why we don't like using photos. Okay. So this was class 1 with Naomi John. You've got your mixed media fix there with the new swirls, and so the swirls are available, the big dot stencils available, and the Polaroid frame border is available. Rightio. So this one, there is no picture of this online, but it is there. There is another size. I'll see if I can get them to bring me. This is a project. Watching while parked up for lunch. Oh, hello, Deborah. Hello, Diana. So this is the mason jar that we have in our linen cuts, but this is it as a project piece. So this is like, it's $5.50, I'm pretty sure. So you make it as a shaker. So it's a shaker. And an alternative ink just arrived. I don't like using them, but I wonder if you can find a little creature. One of these colour cuts. We don't want him jumping over the candle, do we? What do we think?
Just tell me when you decide what paper you can.
Oh, I need a paper that's blue.
Paper that's blue. Do you have a piece of cardstock?
No.
What colour cardstock?
A white piece maybe. So we've got these cutest, hello Di and Cheryl, hello Helen. Yeah, it'll be nice when it's in the proper colour. I think that's a bit dark. What about the denim? These are Cutest Farm sequins.
Well, then this would go well too.
So we'll put that, and then maybe we'll put the multicoloured house. Or maybe the word I know. Right. So we might make a card, we might just make a shaker. I'm just going to cut out this house. I should buy another tube of white paint, but I seem to buy a lot of tubes of white paint. I'm going to cut the borders off this. My family don't always get the memo that I'm teaching a class. Milton rang when I had like 5 minutes to spare, bleating at me that because of the rain his worksite got shut down. His worksite's inside. There's no outside work going on. They're just fitting out the inside of the restaurant. So he was very upset about that. And then Quentin rang me to tell me they were at Mirrenvale. I'm like, not really worried. This house is a bit bigger. Doing their shopping. Okay. So let's cover our background. Okay. We're going to do some traditional covering here. We're going to get like a white glue. So this is tacky, or you could use, turbo tacky. Tacky or turbo tacky. Millie, could you go and buy me a tube of white paint, please? And we'll hide it from your sister so she doesn't steal it this time. I think there's more on this one.
How many do you want, Mum?
Just one. I'm not buying Naomi John a tube. I'm just going to hide it from Naomi John. Right. So, making sure we're putting it on the correct side. This is the front. Yep. I'm back in the world of crafting. Still playing catch up on the last 2 weeks. This was special last weekend. Now it's wonderful super weekend as well. I'm also finished. I have to do blurbs and post all for life got in the way. Life does get in the way of things. So I've got some glue. Might have a bit much because I wasn't watching what I was doing. I was reading. So I'm going to use paintbrushes we were born with. Paper. Right. Old house. So we're going to, one of these will be plain and the other one will be in here. So what we want to do is paint like inside the lid here. We might paint silver and we'll paint the candle gold, and then we'll put down inside these bits here in white. Oh, not gold, white. And we might put some, I just put up, if you didn't see it, it arrived quicker than Australia Post, I'm going to say, glitter cards. So we've got gold. I have a video going to go with it. The baby pink we used at retreat. And it is 210 GSM, 120 GSM, so it is lightweight. Dark purple, green, silver, blue, rose gold, and red. And also, if you would like all of the kits from the Super Weekend, all 12, you get 10% discount and you get priority. You just need to, there's a link where you go on the website and click on the Super Weekend link, or on our Facebook page, and we will share it 1,000,000 times over. It's also in the Creative Family group. Just click on the link. It's not okay. So it technically is an email list, but that's not what it's going to be used for. It's just being used as a list of names. It's just a way to collect the names and have it all ready and prepared for Monday when I go to invoice everyone for their kits. Because usually what happens is it's very hard. What's that? Makes manufacturing easy. Usually what happens is I collect the name. I have to look in 1,000,000 places to find all the names, and I usually miss someone. So this way I won't miss anyone. And anyone that's not a regular customer, it will be easy for us to contact them there. So we've stuck on our flame a little bit of gold. I'm going to make a kit for this. A little piece of gold. And we're just doing a lot of prep right now. And then we're going to rough cut a piece of our acetate just slightly bigger than our mason jar. So we've got that. I'm going to set that over there where it's not going to get dirty. So you'll get like a strip of denim, a square of gold glitter. You'll get a quarter of a sheet of the acetate. You'll get your little house cut out. You'll get your little gnome, like all the bits and pieces, but you won't get a tube of paint. So we're going to paint the candle and the snowy stuff at the bottom white. And this is our second top layer. Don't need it super thin because we're just painting a whole section. But we don't want it too gluggy. We're going to do 2 coats. I'm not going to go over the edge because I don't want anything over the edge. Okay, now the top one. Get more water on it. So this, we're going to we're patching the colour on here. On our rocky snow stuff down the bottom. So we're patting it on for a bit of texture. Okay, now we're going to do nice and smooth around our candle in white. But not the wick. We'll paint the wick the same colour as the flame, which will be gold. Maybe do a gold lid. Okay, let's do another coat on here. Oh, I was going to cover. Oh, I'm not covering.
How I find you today? Yep, thanks. Feels I didn't even know you were here. Oh, I don't do any questions. Oh. Feel me drinking in particular? No, just one of the next one. And my daughter wants to meet me. Yep, ask any questions if you haven't. Yeah, that's okay.
So do you do workshops and stuff like that here?
Yeah, so we're currently teaching an online class, and then we mostly do social things.
Oh, yeah.
So people can come in, use the tables
No, the boys are at Maryvale Dye when we started the class.
online.
So they're nearly home. They'll be home during class.
During school holidays.
Hello, Jeanette. Hello, Sandy. Maybe we should do another layer on here.
You see that?
So we'll do a smooth layer on the candle. Oh dear. Oh dear. And then it's good with that crafting. My mental health has suffered for the last 2 weeks. The dad's cancer being cancelled because he was too ill. Oh, oh. I'm glad things are getting a little bit back to normal for you, Helen. Yeah, I don't know when it'll finish.
But which one?
I think most of what you need is coming out of the printer in any case.
So we'll go for this one.
Naomi's wanting to know what to do when the printer finishes. I don't think the printer's going to finish during class.
You never know. I want to be prepared if it does.
Oh, we've blocked up. No, we haven't. Rightio. Let's get some gold. Okay. Using the AirPods. Quentin reckoned he'd never need AirPods. Didn't understand why I was getting him AirPods. I used my Telstra points to get him AirPods, by the way. I kind of like getting things for free. I'm happy to accrue points for stuff if I can get a free coffee or a free set of AirPods. And now he loves his AirPods. Because he can just wander around on the phone. To the top of the jar on the middle one, and then we're going to do the top of the jar again here. I know it seems silly, but trust me. And then we're going to do our and it's different to a gold, so it'll be nice. It'll be different. I think today's insider email, the new stuff for tomorrow, is going to be chipboard and wood. Oh, I think that's what it's going to be. Nice to be from Helen condolences. Yeah. When I bought my new phone last year, I got my husband's old ones when he updates, he uses his for work. Yep. Milton's just had a second pair stolen, but the thing is, I don't know why people steal them because you can't use them.
AirPods, you can reset them.
No, but they can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't if they're attached to a phone. What's that?
There's a button.
No, his are pros. His were pros.
Okay, well then, I don't know why they do it then.
Okay. So let's get a tiny bit of like a blue. What's this, sage green? No. Let's get like a tiny bit of a blue. Like I'm talking a tiny. This is a bright blue metallic. I'm just gonna pat it a little bit there. What we're gonna do is make the white for the jar, but make it like just like barely blue, like just the tiniest amount of blue in it, so that it sort of looks white, but it's not white. I think this is some of the best fun with chipboard, is this whole need some when Scott's watching sport, while I'm watching class to block him out. Yep. Okay. So it's still cold to the touch, so that means it's wet. So I'm going to turn it over with the paper up this time and sit it there. I'm just going to cut a bit closer. Right. Let's get back to our paint. Let's get our white. Put a bit more on here. A bit more white on our handles around. Okay. Let's add a little bit more blue to our. Oh, that's maybe too much. So we'll get our blue white. So is that the one that, does that say PO box on it?
No, it says shop number. It says it's from Ink Station.
You don't have a look in that. So what's this look like? Oh, look at that. Okay. So that glue I put. Hello, Pam. It's the one that's not meant to be here for 3 weeks. Right. If you didn't already know, there's a shortage of yellow ink in Australia, and we got caught in it, in that particular yellow, the yellow that we use, the brand we use for our printer and a big printer. And it's been very chaotic. We have not been able to print since Monday, but we've had yellow ink on order for some time. Because you use 3 yellow inks to every 2 of every other colour. Can I have the sander that's over there, please? So it's not, hello Mary, it's not cool to touch now. It's feeling better. Okay, so let's move painty things and things we don't want to get fluff and stuff on. And we're going to do this on like not a up and down, because then we'll just distress, like wreck our chipboard. I'm just following around. Oh, you could use a nail file for this. Sanding block's really good. but it's getting the angle right. So this is the angle. It's a 45. It's not straight up and down, because otherwise you will wreck the chipboard and separate it, which ours shouldn't do, but. And I'm running along the edge, not just going up and down. I'm running along and around the edge, following the edge. So I'm doing the main areas first. Oh, that's a bit harsh. That's the roughest. Don't use the smoothest one. It's the rough one as well. You can hear it's really biting in. Just clear the glue away. I bought yellow. I bought 4 cartridges in the yellow ones. Trying to get a yellow. So I've got. So these are an old Kaiser set. I'm trying to get some more of these, and it's just a file. You might be able to pick up little files. Like there is a rounded one that's better, which is probably missing. I am going to try and get some. I am trying to get some more of these from Kaiser. But what am I doing? Let's do a shallower. A bit shallower there, so that it shows us the outline. So when you do it sort of a little shallower than your 45, it'll show you the outline of the chipboard underneath. And then you can come in and just tidy up. And I'm just being very careful. I'm not editing the chipboard. And I'm just removing the gluey bits. The time you take to get this right is well spent. So what we used to do with chipboard titles is I used to cover them all with paper, just about. So I would stick paper on and I would sand around all the little intricate details in a title. Yep. Just make sure we've got rid of the glue. There we go. That's pretty good. Let's dust that off. Let's have a look. Is it completely hidden when we put this on? Oh, I've got a little bit there. That of the little corner where I haven't gone in the corner. Oh, look. Cool, cool, cool. Let's get rid of the dust. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit this on here. You know what you did with my pencil this morning? Oh, my pencil's gone. Could I have a pencil, please? I thought that's it. Yeah. So with our flame, the glitter card, I'm actually just going to cut it really close. And I'm cutting on an angle So it's actually going to be slightly smaller, and that's okay. We just, because we've got a frame to go over it. Thank you. Some gorgeous pencil over. Oh, I hear familiar voices. And I heard my son's car door. We had to fit all of our teaching stuff this morning into Mammy John's car. It was a feeded magic, and yep, we don't know how we did it. Just gonna snip that bit there. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to line this up. I'm just going to put a little mark here. So that we know we just need to cover that mark a little bit for our house. So we just cover that mark like that and stick that on there like that. No, need to go lower. Like that. Okay. Because that's going to be covered by this piece. Okay, let's stick our... Okay. So we're using sequins and beads. Oh, thank you, Helen. So we really don't want glue hanging around inside our shaker. A second line. I thought I heard Naomi, Noah's voice outside, Millie.
Maybe.
Sounded like his car door too. Nice and smooth, no gaps for beads and sequins to get under. And then what we need to do is just come along and just kind of trim it on an angle so it's inside the edge. And will be hidden. Like that. So it's going to go like that. Okay. Okay, let's put the lid on this. Let's get some brown ink. I'm going to sort of antique it a little. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. That one's just plain old sitting in place. Where did my brown ink go? Do you know where the brown ink ended up? Can you get my brown ink, please? Just lightly going to give it a bit of a antiqueness. Doing a little test drive. Oh, I like it. Oh, that's given it a good shape, hasn't it? Okay. Next step. So, what we're going to do next is, where's our little piece of acetate we had? Set it over here, didn't we? Show it forward. Of course we show it forward. So we're going to stick our acetate to the back of our front piece. Right. And we're going to line it up. We don't need it for, or do we want it glossy on our... Oh, I think I wasn't going to, but I think I like the, I don't like the glossy candle, but I think I like the glossy lid. What does it look better when it's not glossy? No, we'll have it non-glossy. So got that there. So we're going to we're going to be very careful, and we're going to be quick. And our candle on the top of our snow rock stuff, because what we're going to do is we're actually going to, we're just going to pat that to make sure that it's not thick, too thick. And we'll stick it up the top. Make sure it covers. I'm going to just stick it down. I'm just holding that in place. Hi from Paul and I. We've been watching as we ate lunch on the grand final eve. Oh my gosh, public holiday in Melbourne. There you go. But aren't there no Melbourne teams playing? Mariska? No Melbourne teams playing, are there, in the grand final? Sydney and Brisbane, isn't it?
I don't do sports.
You don't do sports. She comes from an AFL family. What's that? Yeah. So you guys are getting public holiday because we're good players.
We provide players. You get the finale stadium.
Yeah. I suppose it was originally VFL, wasn't it? Back in the day. I'm just cleaning up my glue. I've got a bit of glue where I don't want glue. And I'm just rubbing it off. Because you can't at this point sort of rub it off. Rightio. Yes, Sydney Swans and Brisbane Lions. Yes, yes, yes. Rightio, so we're going to leave that to dry for a little minute more. And then we're going to stick these two together. Come on, glue. See, I didn't close it before. Oh, now I've got glue flicking everywhere. And we need it stuck well. Let's put a decent amount of glue on here, and then we're going to spread it out to a nice even coat. Yeah. Not sure how I feel about another state getting a public holiday because 2 states are playing football. It's okay. But it is a tradition. Just looking forward to Monday. Because it's an excuse on Sunday night to muck up at the rugby league field. Ex-Melbourne teams in the final, but we don't mind the holiday. Yeah. Well, actually, the Lions used to be the Bears. The Brisbane Bears. It is a Victorian team as well. I think they merged with them or something. I don't know who it was. But it was the Brisbane Bears. It's the home of the Brisbane Bears. The Grizzly Bears. Okay. So they're stuck together nicely. It's not slipping. You do see the white paper, but that's okay. We can handle that. Then we're going to get our next one. Oh gosh. The doors are open, but they're fine up today because it's a little overcast looking. So we are hearing all sorts out on the sidewalk. My apologies. My apologies earlier when the freight guy was a bit loud. But it was good information to get. It did inform my complaints process today with Australia Post. Okay. And wiping in there, you just peel it off when you're done. Okay, so let's stick that there. Don't want to have any gaps because we don't want our sequins to just lob out, and we want to make sure our candle is straight on it. There we go. The Brisbane Lions were Brisbane Bears, and first they were Fitzroy with a line as a yes, because Fitzroy and Brisbane merged in. Was it 2000 or 99? It was 2000, wasn't it? It was 1999. I remember because I ran a fundraiser for the local therapy pool association, and we had the last team. We had Quentin got a signed football from the last Bears team. Because his boss at the time was like the Bears' #1 fan. Oh, look, we got visitors out the back. The boys are home. So now we're cutting around the edge very carefully. On an angle so we don't see the edge of our eyes.
They're hard.
I know. I heard. And we're just cutting in here.
How is my business?
I'm doing a class.
I can see that.
Then we're going to cut in our candle. We've had the one that's not coming for 3 weeks arrive. We got a compatible one in the machine. It arrived. A very disgruntled looking Australia Post employee delivered it.
So is that the one that was in the van?
That was the one that was in the van.
Okay. Well, that's amazing.
And then, but the one that's air freight that was meant to get here yesterday hasn't arrived yet. But we are running on yellow. We do have some yellow going.
That would be the best scenario possible. We have yellow.
And then we want to sort of come up here behind our flame, and we want to cut the middle out of our flame. Like this. Naomi, have you got the other one of these?
What?
Where's the other size of this? So we can show them what the other size of this
Should
thing
be
is.
next to the frame and that big massive bulge. Because I photographed it this morning.
Yeah, I'm using my iPad.
Are you using the big or the small slippers?
We're using the medium, the smallish.
And then they should be with the file hood or this way.
The big one we want. Rightio.
Here we go.
So this is the other size. This one's $11.95. So this is the one we're using, which is $5.50, and this one's like $11.95. So it's a 4-piece set as well. So let's chuck our beads and sequins in, and we don't need a million. I don't want that one. It's a bit big. Just gotta be mindful if it's higher than your. Oh, that's a bit big. There's no shame in being particular. What these winners are yellow guys. Yellow butterflies. Let's test it. Yep. It works. Ooh. So now what we're going to do is we're going to, oh dear, do our line around. I'm going to seal it. We can hear you whispering.
Oh, I was just saying the bad news. I think Milton's goldfish have passed away, or they're just swimming in green sludge.
No, it's a terrarium now, isn't it? I was told it was becoming a terrarium.
It hasn't got there yet.
It's only got goldfish.
Terrarium for queens.
It's okay. Remember Barbie and Ken, their tank leaked, and they
Yeah.
were our goldfish, Quentin and I, when we were younger. We
Well,
went
no,
away
the
and came
No,
back.
the
And,
DVD player it was,
yeah, and the books
and the books.
and some photos.
They're two Barbie dolls.
No, Barbie and Ken were the name of the bar.
The goldfish.
Goldfish.
Oh.
We're very original. We'd had Barbie and Ken for years. I think they might have lived a bit long. And then we're gonna make sure it's all lined up nicely. Make sure there's no glue. Make sure you don't have gluey fingers. I've got a little bit of glue here. And here. Now, our next class is meant to be at 3. We might do it at 4 because Mammy's about to head to Coles. They've only just got home. Someone's just turned my light off.
Yeah. Just took over the lead.
Being a little bit silly.
Yeah, well, can we turn the light back?
There we go.
Did your second light work plugged into this board?
Don't be silly.
Wow. That was the last time it worked.
Naomi's trying to airdrop to my iPad whilst
You're asking a lot of what that, man.
I don't think
she's
I am.
asking a lot of the internet.
I'm doing it in several batches.
Yeah. 90 is not a batch.
It's 90 a batch.
It's 50.
Oh my word, you will be lovely.
Could I know? I don't think so.
There's high expectations. There's hope. And then there's that.
I don't think we're going to put it on the card. That's our embellishment. So the 4 layers give it enough space to move. If you're really game, you could put like sweets in it, but then I don't know what they do in time. They probably go naff. Oh, I've got something stuck in glue. We've got a gluey incident here. We've got a jammage. Got a jammage. Hello, Tina. So we've got something here stuck. Gee willikers. Get unstuck. I'm stuck. Come on, get. Go away. Go away from there. Stick it back down now. There we go. Just trying to get that persistent sequin out. There we go. And I've got one stuck here. That's staticked up. Let's clean. There we go. So you might actually, because of the plastic, the acetate, they will static and try and get into the glue. See, look, they're trying to. Might have to come along and add some more glue. And I'm going to bead up here if it's too big. Why are you all that in there? Oh my gosh. What on earth is going on down in here? Now I'm really pulling this hard on it. I think it's that same blue sequin. What the heck is it doing? I have got a pesky sequin that just keeps on wrecking things. Oh, I think its name is Quentin. Get out of there. Look at that. Scratch the plastic. Okay, now it's not stuck here. Like a great big scratch in my plastic. Oh, really, Naomi? Yeah.
Getting another batch.
Yep. And now we're going to have feedback sound. I'm getting gravelly. Now we can't see the house. There we go. And now I can't see my video.
No, you got it.
Yep, I didn't a second ago. Terry May. I'm very sorry, everyone. She's standing behind me and she's really, really annoying me.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. I'm actually getting quite irritated because she's like standing over me and reaching across me. And if I did that, I would be the worst mother in the world.
So Naomi's the worst daughter
You know you're affecting the quality of the video.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Android doesn't use internet, uses Bluetooth.
Yep. So there we go. We've made an embellishment. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, Di. Sorry I wrecked it. Thank you, Mary and Robin. See, if I hadn't played with it, it would have been fine. And I wouldn't have had to add the extra things to the kit. So we're actually going to be back at 4. I'm actually going to come back at 4 o'clock, not 3, because I need to get Amelia to a sleepover at grandparents. And yeah, so I'll have to do class at 4. I don't know what we're going to do at 4. We'll do something. But yeah, hope you like that. There's no picture on this product yet, and I'll endeavour to get the kits up soon. So there we go. We've done 2 crafts. She's gone now. She's irritated me. Yep. There actually will be time at the end of class for it. Love it all. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Helen and Tina, Diana, everyone. So take care, stay safe. We'll see you all soon. We'll see you at 4 o'clock. And yeah, awesome. Take care. Thank you. Bye.